Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Barno. I hope you're doing very well. This is a bit of more of a short stint chatting video because today Barno is another year older, another year around the globe. A fine wine age of 27. Some people call me young status. I get called, even though a lot of people don't think I look 27, I get a lot of people call me early 20s. I do look it, to be fair. Same geezer gets ID'd for Monster and Red Bull in certain supermarkets, which is a bit of an insult, but then again, I've got a bit of a baby face. So, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. If this is your first time actually watching me waffle on, main faces of Barno, I kind of just vlog everything that I get up to. The main sort of thing we do is football, because I'm a bit of a football nerd. Do enjoy motorsports and cars, etc, etc. Bit of a gym head, and then just chatting away, everything else in between. I don't mind trying to give out advice and helping people, because obviously for me, I'm a lad in my 20s. Obviously being a lad in your 20s is one of the most confusing stages of life nowadays. Also for the females as well, you know, 20s can be difficult to navigate. But yeah, I just thought I'd kind of like chat away about, you know, another year around the globe. It's kind of gone a bit too fast in my opinion once again. It felt like yesterday I was only turning 26. What's really happened in the last year? I mean, a lot really, to be fair. The YouTube channel is now becoming quite a good little community. Keep saying since January, to be fair, one of my main targets this year is to hit 1,000 subs before the end of the year, and we're at 450 and we're in May, so it's on. I think we can get 1,000. That's going incredibly well at the minute. The TikTok community, which we've now called the Barno Army, the chat come up with it a few weeks ago. So the Barno Army on TikTok is now becoming quite something special community. Load of good lads and people in there. I know like there's a lot of day oneers that have been there for ages, like Alex, Grove, Jamie, Mark, Dan as well, Dylan, Owen, who's another Lincoln fan. We've got football fans from absolutely all over the globe. I think we had Syria B in the other night. You know, I kind of said in my streams, anyone who's any sort of football fan, you're more than welcome to come in. Give me absolute stick, because I support Liverpool, and when we're doing bad, I want banter. I want to be given absolute stick from everybody else when we're doing poor. Because today, when I upload this video, Liverpool got Man United R3 away at Old Trafford, which is like the biggest game of our season, even though our season has been horrifically poor. 16 losses in all competitions, no trophy whatsoever, you know, getting knocked out the League Cup, the Palace, playing a kids team wasn't ideal. PSG, we just turned up. That was it, didn't play football, just turned up. FA Cup, a hammering against Manchester City, and we're kind of fortunate within the last few weeks that Chelsea are very bad, and we've actually strung a couple wins together. We are 3 wins in a row, but going to Man U away, who are above us in the table, and I've turned the corner since Carrott's come in, I'm extremely nervous for today. So by the end of the day, I'm probably going to eat my body weight in food and cake, and also we could have lost 4-0 to Man United. Bruno's got a hat-trick of assists as he's broken that record. It could be painful, or we do win, which will make my day a little bit better. And one madness thing is today as well, I share the same birthday as Florian Wirtz, who is a baller. I expect a bit more output, but he's fine. He'll come good as it is. But as I say, I'm going a bit off track. But the whole last year, I mean, the main thing for me was I've always been a football fan, just never really showed it or discovered it in videos and actually vlogged it. I mean, the last year has been quite incredible, to be fair, doing the live streams, watch-alongs, and then actual matchday experiences as well. I think the best matchday experience as well, because I'm from Cornwall, so getting to locations is a little bit more tricky when you kind of live at the bottom of the country. But I mean, Bristol City in, I think it was late January 30th, it was a Friday night football match, EFL Championship, under the lights at Ashton Gate. That was probably one of the best moments and things I've done all year. That was absolutely mental. Went to Bristol, booked into a Leonardo hotel, literally went down to the ground. I was thinking, went for a score prediction of Bristol were going to win 2-1, and then watched Derby County win 5-0. Which it was kind of crazy because Bristol went 3-0 down early and all the fans were going for the exit. Some great goals in that game, and to be fair, I was kind of jumping for joy slightly because Bobby Clark, who used to play for us, he played in the League Cup final against Chelsea under Klopp, goal and assist in that game, so he was good. And Rhian Brewster scored as well, who was an ex-Liverpool lad too, so that's been great. And then on top of everything else, kind of like following Plymouth a little bit more this season. I used to go up there as a kid a little bit, and then this season, because I've got work mates that go up home and away, loads of people kind of from Cornwall go up with Plymouth home and away. Been up there, I think, 7-8 times this season, kind of keeping an eye on their sort of football season. You know, start of the season where just like kind of were fighting relegation. Everybody wanted Cleverley's head chopped off and get him out the club, and players need to go this, that and the other. So then turning the switch in the second half of the season, unfortunately, bit of rotten luck yesterday. They did just miss out on the playoffs slightly. Luton and Stevenage scoring late in the worst possible fashion. Plymouth won. Stevenage and Luton both scored late. It's probably the biggest heartbreak. But the second half of the season, watching them has been incredible considering what the first half was. I mean, the second half, yeah, we're going up there and vlogging that where they beat Huddersfield, they beat Doncaster, the Devon derby as well. I think that's one of the best other games I've watched this season. Obviously, you kind of get atmospheres within football where you get like big rivalries, but a derby, that was something else. Because I was next to the away section, good Lord, that was an experience and a bloody half. When they scored that 2-1 late on, Jaden Wareham, 87th minute, I thought, my God, they've all just fallen down to the first block of the stand, all at the bloody advertising board and jumping up and down. Plymouth then went 2-2, and then insane experiences, and that's what I kind of want to do more of, is just going out match days, because obviously there's a lot of lads through my TikTok streaming and chat, obviously support all of their clubs. I kind of want to go watch them as well. I want to do as many football clubs as I can kind of now in my life. Wouldn't mind venturing into Europe as well. Bundesliga would definitely be an option for me. I wouldn't mind watching Salzburg as well. I've always liked Salzburg just because of the talent factory that they bring through some of them football players. Obviously, the one I keep banging on about in a minute, which I'm calling him my scouted baller, but obviously I've not done that before, you ask. Kerim Alibegovic, who's a Bosnian winger who helped Bosnia get into the World Cup actually recently. So he's a bit of a baller for Salzburg, and he's definitely one good talent to watch. So watch him against Villa in Europa League in one of the knockout matches or a group stage match, and I thought, who the hell was that player? He's very, very good. And now he's going to a World Cup. He's just been called back to Leverkusen with a buyback clause, so he might ball out in the Bundesliga. Maybe one for Liverpool in the future, you know. Obviously with Liverpool, with moving back to Liverpool, Diamonde, not Diamonde, what am I on about? Hopefully Diamonde comes in, yes, Jesus Christ, buy that guy, he's top tier. Yeah, Salah's going. That's the thing about being a year older. Salah's going, Robertson's going, Alisson might be going. Like, I remember when we signed him, like 2017, you know, I was 16 at the time, and now I'm a decade older, and now they're all leaving. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, I must be getting old as well. 27, man. Yeah, the main few, as I said, it's mainly the football stuff, and it's been incredible. Kind of like, but I get a couple of questions of people asking, how do you, well, it wasn't even what being asked. Obviously, when I go on my match day sort of thing, obviously I always go out on my own. So obviously people go with mates, they go with family, they go with partners. Me just kind of rocking up on my own. It kind of like, because not every lad's got bags and bags of confidence nowadays, you know, it's a little bit more difficult with people trying to speak to people. Obviously me being a dyspraxic as well, confidence was always a bit shot in my young years, which I'm now slowly trying to build up as I get older. And, you know, time goes on really. I mean, I used to be able to even speak a word to anyone, and now I kind of actually just go out there and speak to anyone. There's a lot of lads the other day, I think I had a lad, I made a TikTok about this the other day, he kind of said about how do you make friends. He was a football fan, I can't remember what football club it was, but he kind of said, how do you make friends? Because he kind of goes on his own. I was like, the first thing you got to do, you've just got to go out there and speak to people. Well, I know it sounds daunting, kind of like building up a courage and confidence to go and speaking to a random stranger that you've never met before in your life that you don't know anything about, but you're there for football. It's all there for the same reason. It's one of the best icebreakers, talking to people is, well, with blokes it's football, but anyone in general as well. You know, approaching females and all of that stuff. Like, cause obviously there's lads out there that want to try and date as well. Like, you've just got to go up there. You got to like falsify your confidence. Go out there and just talk to people. It's what I've done over last year going with the football when I got out there on my own, because it can be a lonely world out there, especially when you're a geezer in your 20s, man. It is a bit lonely because no one really wants to talk, and it's not really embarrassing if you feel like you're struggling a bit and want to talk to someone. I've done it before. I've struggled myself over last year, and I've kind of just gone, had a conversation with someone, felt a little bit better, and it's like, it's not as bad as you think. If you are struggling, just give me a message, man. I'll talk to anyone. I'll help anyone out. Kind of my thing with the BARNO channel as well. Obviously, it's always football and everything else, but general like mental health reasons, and you just want to have a chat just to make yourself like feel better, or something, get off your chest, and I want to talk about it. I'm not saying I'm a licensed therapist, but give me a message, man. I'm all for helping everybody out. You know, no one should really be struggling with what this world is nowadays, because the world is a little bit crazy out there, as you can see in the recent news, and there's a lot more to life than bad news. You know, there is some good stuff out there and good things out there, that's for sure. I just can't believe it, man. 27 now. But the next year will be even bigger, even better. We've got the World Cup coming up this year as well, which is going to be insane. I wish I could be going, but my God, them tickets cost a fortune, don't they? But obviously now, season's coming to an end, so obviously there won't be as many match day vlogs coming up now, really, unfortunately. So we're going to wait till next season. But next season, I think definitely EFL football clubs, I want to tick off a lot of them. Obviously want to go watch Liverpool at some point. I've got an Anfield Stadium tour booked up, so hopefully going to go up there. at some point. See all of the good stuff up there. I don't even know what I'm going to feel like when I walk out. Because you do the whole tour, and I've seen the videos, and you kind of walk out onto the Anfield, sort of, not onto the pitch, but out sort of like into the dugout, and you'd be like, oh my God, I feel like a kid, mate. But yeah, man, life's getting, it's been a good year. There's been struggles, but it has been a good year. Especially growing the communities on TikTok, Instagram and here. It's been the fact that random people that barely even know me now support what I do, and obviously now building kind of like friendship with them. It's crazy, man. Like, strangers can be your best friends on the internet. It's kind of crazy. Not sort of, I say that. Not, that's weirdly worded. You know what I mean? Genuine people come through my streams that are on here that I now actually are good friends with, when we chat football, we chat everything else and everything else in between. It's kind of mental. Like, the BARNO army is becoming something quite special. The fact that people just support me, like, you know, I'm a random lad from Cornwall, not like the biggest worldwide creator. I've not got millions of followers and whatnot. I'm not really too fussed about having millions of followers. Like, the community we've got at the minute is insanely good, and I want to create it and make something really big out of it. But also, I wouldn't mind maybe one day when we've got like a good community going, that we all just go to a football match together, have a right old laugh, have a great giggle, and see what happens, like a proper day out sort of thing. At some point we'll get down further down the line with that. But today for me, literally, can go over two ways. Either Liverpool going to win, which would make my day, my birthday even better, or I'm going to devour my body weight in food. Liverpool have lost 4-0, and Bruno Fernandes has got a hat-trick of assists and he's broke that record. Could you imagine, mate? I will be livid, bro. But yeah, man, I mean, today I'm having a massive cheat day today anyway. Obviously, if you don't know me crazy well, I'm a bit of a gymmer. So I train 5-6 days a week. One of the best things you can do as a lad in your 20s, or like, you know, growing up, is physical health is wealth. Health is genuinely wealth. One of the main things, and obviously I love getting in the gym all the time. Try to get leaned up for the summer, you know, the older summer shred hype that BARNO's always on. But today that goes out the window. I'm eating whatever the hell I feel like today, and I'm probably going to regret it all later, but I don't care, it'll be fine. Give it a couple of days, I'll burn off again with water weight. Should be good, man. But yeah, I just kind of thought I'd come out here this morning, make a little video, make a little chat. Another year around the globe. I really have got some good people around me at the minute. I don't really realise how I think I don't take it for granted as much. Obviously got my family, brother, sisters, my mother, and then obviously my best mate Liam, who's like top tier best. I wouldn't say Liam's my best mate. We're genuinely like, it's like having a brother. We've been mates for fucking 17, 18 years or something mad. Like, geezer will do anything to help me out, give me advice, always supports what I do. He's a top bloke, and obviously he's going out to Marbella for a little bit soon, so there will be a Marbella vlog in the next few weeks. I'm going to go out there for a little week, a little BARNO holiday, vlog what I get up to out there, because I went there last year for a little bit longer. We vlogged some supercars, did some gym stuff, did a 5k run as well at Marbella. It's good times, man. Do that as well. And then I'm hopefully planning an Ibiza trip this year, which will be a very, very unhinged BARNO vlog, as in it'll be full raw. You'll get to see BARNO slightly intoxicated and had a few beverages, let's just say, a few bevies. And when BARNO has a few bevies, because I don't really drink very often, but when I do, oh, it's hell for leather. Trust me, I'm going all in and we are getting on it. But that'll be a very unhinged raw vlog, walking around Ibiza, San Antonio, playing the bossa, Ushuaia involved, Amnesia. I've just seen Ketama is doing Monday nights at Amnesia, so that might be one to take off the bucket list, because I am a very big dance music head. House music, dance music, all the rest of it. It's good stuff, man. But yeah, as a personal message and a personal thank you from BARNO. Thank you for everybody who supported this channel on TikTok, on Instagram, on here over the last year. Just keep growing it. Keep growing it. We'll keep filming videos. If anyone wants to give you a message about anything, do let me know. Always willing out to help. But another year around the globe. Very happy, very grateful. Here's to another year. Thank you, everybody who supports me. And that'll be the end of this video. So 27 a day. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you in another vlog very, very soon.